Hi guys.
Hi.
Happy hashtag Freedom Friday.
Freedom Friday.
We're at the beach, actually sitting in my car because it is a torrential downfall here. So we're kind of just waiting for the rain to pass before we go into where we're staying. And we wanted to talk about some of the uncomfortable truths of honesty. Hi, Mandy. What's up, Corey? And this goes for business and dating. And what we have, I think people experience these things in a multitude of ways. Whether you're, in business for yourself, a network marketing opportunity, absolutely you will experience this. Dating, you will experience this. Hi, Amanda. So, as far as from a dating standpoint.
Well, I just thought it was really funny. So, and what did you entitle the video?
The uncomfortable truths of being honest and telling people what you mean. What's up, Brian?
Yeah, so I just thought it was really funny because Scott was asking me, and he said, why do people say that they're going to do something, and don't do it? And he kept saying, why schedule a call, or why make the decision to say, yes, I'm going to do it, call me back in 2 seconds or whatever, and then they totally ghost you. And it was just funny because he's over here saying this and venting his frustrations, and I'm like, that's kind of like the dating world nowadays, where people just ghost you. And now this is something, it's really funny that it occurs and it's not funny, I'm sorry, but it kind of makes me giggle because people ghost you in life, they ghost you in business and they ghost you in relationships and in dating.
One of the most frustrating things for me, and I'm just being honest, is when, perfect example, someone reaches out to you to learn about your business or your product, good or service, just like nutritional cleansing. You go through the qualifying questions, they give you a date, a time, how serious they are, and then you call them and they don't answer, and you leave a voicemail, and then you go back to the message that they originally wrote and say, hey, just called you, are you still available? And you can see, and this is what gets me. This is what gets me, and this is sometimes why I hate Facebook Messenger, is you can see that they read the message. You can see their little icon, right? That you can see their little face. You can see their face right there that they read your message, and they don't say a thing. And I'm like,
it's like, what are they doing? They just
why? So being honest in business and in life, Carol says busted. But it's one of those things where I think people are afraid to just be honest. If it's not for you, just say it's not for you. If you can't afford it, say you can't afford it. If you don't want a second date, say you don't want to. I'll call you. I'll text you tomorrow. Am I taking crazy pills right now?
He gets so fired up about this, but it's just really funny, right? Because there's so many things, right? I was telling him, it's like this big circle wheel, right? And the way that my brain processes things, I'm like, okay, why would this person do what they're doing, right? So I told Scott, some people, right, could say, yeah, I totally want to do this, and the program sounds awesome, or whatever, and totally feel that way. But then maybe they get home and they're like, ooh, okay, something about this, it's not ready, it's not time for me to commit, I can't make that time commitment, I can't make that monetary commitment, and they're just too scared to confront and say, you know what, I can't do this right now because of ABC, right? That's one reason, okay? Then there's another reason, which could be just complete disrespect. You get busy in life and that person, Scott, it's just you're not number one priority to actually contact with him again. So I just think it's really funny because it's coming from different things. But as we're talking about it, I asked Siri on my phone. I just picked up the phone and I said, hey, Siri, why do people not commit to things that they say they're gonna do? And she brought up all this dating stuff. And so I just thought it was really funny that it applies to so many things. And, people are being people. And it does affect people, though. So.
Yeah, so, for transparency, honesty, being genuine, on both sides of the coin, if you're that person that reached out to someone about a program or coaching or cleansing, and you know that you can't afford it or it's not for you, I know we're all worrying about ourselves first, but don't forget the people on the other end, the coaches, the business owners, the cleanse coaches. They're running a business, so it's not like they're getting their hopes up, but they schedule their day around the commitments that they have.
Well, I once talked to a lady, so she had reached out about Isogenics, and here's the thing, like, I treat nutritional cleansing, it's not a product I'm trying to sell you. It's literally, if this is a good fit for you, hey, I'll get you signed up and I'll be your coach and I'm going to help you along the way, because I've had such a great experience and I want to share that with everybody else. I'm not trying to sell you something that you don't want. Well, this lady reached out to me about 10 times. It almost became funny. Like, it was like, why are you reaching me out to me again, like asking about the products, and then you totally ghost me as soon as I say, all right, let's set up a call or let's talk. And it's like, I don't care. Like, if this is not for you or it's not a good time or whatever, that's fine. But why are you ghosting me?
You gotta decline it. Hold on.
Okay.
Yep. So again, let's get a set back up here. This goes for dating. This goes for marriage. Like, all of those things. If you go out with someone for the first time and the first date, you're not feeling it. Like, you're not feeling it. You don't want a second date. You hear about nutritional cleansing and it's not for you, right?
Yeah.
You go to maybe purchase a coaching program or go to a therapist or, go to it's not for you. Be honest. Be upfront and say to the person, listen, you're a really nice person and I really enjoyed this date, but something's missing and I don't want to waste your time because I know there could be someone else better out there for you. So I do appreciate going out and meeting you. You're awesome. And I just know you'll find someone that's a better fit. Honesty wins. It wins over everything.
You know what? And it keeps bringing me back. Like, I feel like the core of some of this is just confidence. Just putting down your foot and saying, you know what? This isn't for me. No.
I don't have the money. I'm not feeling it.
But it's like, and it's okay, but like, have the confidence to put your foot down and say, you know what? Let's not set up a follow-up call. It's not something I can do at the moment. Fine.
Give yourself permission to honor where you are. Honor your monetary situation that's not allowing you to do certain things. Honor where you are in your life that's not allowing you to do a nutritional cleansing program or hire a coach, or honor where you are that maybe you're not really into dating right now. Maybe you're not ready. Nancy and I met when we were both on these hiatuses of figuring ourselves out. And even in marriage, like, Nancy said something to me really interesting today. She said, people set goals in businesses for themselves, but what people don't do enough of is setting goals in their relationships once they're in them.
That's true.
Talk about that.
Talk about it. All right. Yeah. I mean, why not? It's a key pivotal point in your life, right? Like, you've got business, you've got your personal, taking care of yourself, and then you have your relationship. And in some cases, if you don't have a significant other, fill that little bucket with more of yourself, okay? Now, why wouldn't you want to have goals? Why wouldn't you want to, like, work towards your future with that person? Why wouldn't you be able to get excited about things? And it blows my mind, and this is maybe me going on a tangent, but to see some people who are in relationships and they're so freaking unsure what the other person feels or thinks. Are we working towards marriage? Are we working towards, being together? Or can we move in? And it's such this unknown. I'm sorry, but if you're in a relationship with someone and you really want to be with that person, and the whole freaking goal of a relationship, right, is to work towards something, okay? So why not talk about what your goals are and what your whole intention of the relationship is? So, and that goes with a lot of different things, Like I said, there are different pivotal things, right? There's business. We make all these goals and we have to get ourselves there. And sometimes it requires making a decision, which means putting money in, putting your time, putting your effort in order for something to change.
No, Aaliyah just said, like, deadlines.
What'd she say?
She said, talk about that. Goals, deadlines.
Yes.
Make a date.
Yeah.
Like, you, without a commitment to something, whether it's a goal in the relationship or life or business, nothing. It's not going to happen. You need to put pen to paper and say, on this date, I'm going to have that conversation, or I'm going to make that decision.
Yeah.
It's still recording.
Okay. So yeah, no, I think that's incredibly important. So back to what we were saying though, what was frustrating Scott is back to people saying that they're going to do something and they don't do it. Guys, it's okay to say no or that you can't do it. What's the point of setting up a follow-up call or not canceling that follow-up call? Because I think it just comes down to, again, if you're going to make that decision, just let's be respectful and, it's okay to say.
It is.
Maybe not now.
Again, this comes back to so many things. Hi, Karen. Just wanted to say thanks, Dee. It's one of those things where I'm just so like, I've been talking to this one person, business purposes, about doing some things for my business. And I've been upfront with her. I've said, listen, I'm just not clear on what this is and I need more time. And I'm going to reach out to you on Monday. Like, I didn't say yes. I didn't say no. I was open with her. I was honest with her. Like, I'm not clear. I can't put my arm around this. I'm not really sure. So just being honest, committing to what you want to do and who you're about and what you're becoming is just so important. So as much as you have to think about yourself, think about the other person. Am I wasting their time? Is it best just to keep things in good grace? Because think about it. That's how that person's going to remember you. That person that you reached out to for nutritional cleansing help or coaching or mentoring, that you stood up or you said yes and then you backed out, or you committed to a follow-up and then you didn't cancel it, or you ghosted them. Don't think about that other person, but think about how that other person is going to remember you. How, like, that's the taste you're leaving in their mouth. So again, it doesn't matter what other people think, but how many other times has that happened where you've done that to someone? Because is that how you want to be known, as someone that overcommits and underdelivers or tells people what they want to hear?
Well, yeah, and I mean, I do know things come up in life and things like that, but like it starts to kind of form like a trend, right? Like in other things that you do. And if you frequently say that you're going to do all these things and then you don't do them, like Scott's saying, you kind of lose your credibility, you lose some of that integrity. And I really love this quote, and it keeps circling in my mind. I'm not sure exactly where I heard it, but promises and commitments should be carried out like screaming babies in a movie theater. Quickly.
So true.
Quickly and efficiently. So in all that you do, one thing that you can control is how you react and what you do and the things that you say and carrying out what you're going to say. And it's huge to think about the other person as well, because, I know Scott, I see his planner, I see his calendar. He has every hour filled up with calls, every half hour, every minute. So when you cancel your call or you don't call back or something like that, it kind of jacks up the program a little bit. So, just being respectful is incredibly important.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like when you make a doctor's appointment, like if you don't show or you don't give them 24 hours notice, you're billed for that. And, we're all in this business and this profession where we can't get billed for not showing up for a call, but treat that call that you have with someone, that time that you set for them, and this goes for me, and this goes for Nancy as well. You have to treat it like it's a dinner reservation. Are you going to stand up that restaurant? They've booked that table for 6, and you're just not going to go? Are you going to make that appointment at the doctor's or the dentist and then not show up? It's about how not only you show up, but think about how that other person is then going to see you. Because if they don't know what happened, if they don't know you got stuck at work, if they don't know that you got a flat tire, if they don't know that money's tight, they're only going to assume, oh, I guess this is how this person is. They're just flaky and they just tell you what you want to hear. You don't want to be remembered that way.
Yeah.
So you want to be remembered for who you really are, an honest, genuine, loving, caring person, not only for you, but for those around you.
It's true.
Any last words?
Not much more I can say, Scott.
Well, you guys go enjoy your Fridays, and we will talk to you soon. Much love, everybody. Bye-bye.